Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Real Madrid got kicked out of the Champions League. See ya. Peace out, Madrid. It's been raining the past few days. The weather here is so weird. Hot one day, raining the next. But we got a few more weeks. We're going back to Thailand. Every night before I go to bed, bro. Every night before I go to bed. You know what's so funny? You guys want to know what's so funny? If you ask the Osh, Osh, the great Osh, as you kneel down, kissing my feet, the great Osh, can you please bless us with the 10 baddest baddies that you've experienced in your life? First I'll spit on you as you kneel down, because that's what I do. But then after I spit on you, I would answer the question this way. The top 10 baddest Goombas, the top 10 baddest momos that the Osh has ever experienced has all been in Hong Kong, Tijuana, Mexico. But every night when I close my eyes and I'm hitting my pen and I'm, I'm doing the thing, and I close my eyes and I fantasize. Every single momo that I fantasize with is in Thailand. Is one of the Thai girls. So you guys riddle me that, all right? I know we have a few riddlers in there. I know we have a few savages in there. But you tell me, what does that mean? How is it possible that the 10 baddest momos I've ever experienced with in my life, but every time I close my eyes, I don't ever think about any of them. I think about the momos in Thailand. Those girls in Thailand are not as fine as the momos in Mexico. Not even close. But it's the passion. It's the eye contact. It's the love. Am I happy Madrid lost? Dog. Yes. There, of course, when the whistle blows, there's always that, is Madrid going to do one of their comebacks? Is there going to be some sketchy referee decisions? The fact that whatever, they're out. God bless them. Fuck them, dude. Screw them and their entire bandwagoning fan base. Barcelona is being carried by what? By who? Oh, good one. I love dogs. Oh, dude, I'm starving. Uh-oh. We got a... Looks like a police truck. Is that a police truck? Yes, it is. We got a police truck driving by. It's a truck. Not a car. Don't see the offside goals. I mean, do you have access to YouTube or Google? Which one of Barcelona's goals are offside? Use your brain, bro. There's VAR. Like, please. None of Barcelona's goals were offside. You're delusional. No, I'm not kidding you. No, shut up. Am I watching WrestleMania this weekend? No. Best Momo experience? I mean, shit. All the ones that let me nut in them. Dude. But yeah, we got a few more weeks. God, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready. I'm not gonna lie, though, she's ready. We gotta bust a few nuts. I don't know how I'm gonna control myself. I got the cash ready. I already put it aside. So, the money's not an issue, but... Okay, let's put this background. Hold on. Ugh, we got these goddamn... I have nothing to put in my background. Oh, my stomach is growling. So what's up with you guys? You can only go once a year to Pattaya. Dog. I you know, I always I'm grateful. I'm grateful. That's all I can say. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I could just leave whenever I want. I couldn't imagine having to wait till November. I couldn't imagine. Even with Tijuana, it's just I need to go to Thailand. I need to go. I need to go. There's no other. Going to Japan next week, but I'm low key regarding. I can't stop thinking about Thailand. Why are you going to Japan? For what reason? Why are you going to Japan? It's anonymous. Thank you for the $5, my friend. God bless you, soldier. You didn't say anything in the message, but I'll give you a heart. Thank you for the $5, anonymous. Shout out to you, soldier. Selfie massage with 2 girls changed my life. Did it really? I always hear about bad experiences people have when they do threesomes. So I don't know. The one time I did it was not very good. I'm not a fan of it. You're going with friends? Okay, but why? But why? I know you're going with friends, but what's the reason? What city are you going to? Japan? Or, Tokyo? You're going to go to the Bape Store, Nintendo World? What are you going to do? Japan is cool, but the hooky action is expensive and the clubs are racist. I don't know anything about it. But, my God, you Japanese girls are bad. I wish... I'm not trying to be a weirdo and, like, record in my gym, but I wish I could show you guys the momos in my gym. It is so crazy, the gyms here in Orange County. And honestly, if you want to find the baddest momos in Thailand, your best bet is to go to the gym. It's an lol. I'm gonna hit up Patia someday, hopefully. Well, you know what, soldier? You save your money. Thank you for the $5, but don't send it to anybody else. Just save your cash. You know, I don't know where you're at, but depending on the flight from LAX, you can find plane tickets under $800. And every week you stay in Thailand, I'm gonna say around $1,000 a week is a safe bet. You know. What's up, Osh? Just got back stateside from my car from Juarez. Went to like 3 different brothels when I found myself a college momo. In Juarez? Where is that? That's on the Texas side of the border, right? Dude, I just hear... Oh, dude, come on. Listen, some of you are so deep into the murky water that's unbelievable. You're not toes deep, bro. You're knees deep. If you're exploring Juarez... But, bro, if you speak Spanish, then you're good. I don't have the courage to explore that part of Mexico. I don't even go to Mexico, dude. What am I go 5 minutes to the border, I bounce. I'm not trying to explore Mexico. Honestly, I have no desire. I don't care about traveling. Honestly, bro, traveling is like... Is traveling overrated? You guys tell me. Do you guys think traveling is overrated? I'm a sex tourist. I have no shame in that. But, you know, I like to pay for experiences, you know? I've been to a few live sporting events. I like sport events. I like, you know, things where you can only experience it at one time, you know? The Mona Lisa is always going to be there. You know? It's not going anywhere. You can always go to France. You can always go to it's probably not even the real Mona Lisa, you know? Like, those things don't impress me. Or like a view. Like, I've been to the Grand Canyon before. Yeah, you look at it for like 10 minutes. I'm ready to go. You know? I don't want to do that. I want to go somewhere where, like, you can only see it in that moment. You know what I mean? Mexico is cool, but that Trump shit made things hectic to some degree. Yeah. I mean, you know, people message me now, like, could they get across the border without a passport? I just tell them, bro, go get a passport. What's up, Harris? Harris, how am I supposed to interact with you? Are you on my team? Are you on the enemy team? You're on the enemy team, Harris. How could you say what's up, Osh, when you're on the enemy team? Why do I have a ski mask on? I'm ugly. I'm just so unattractive that I'm so scared I'm gonna get bullied. Nothing in Tijuana other than food, gambling, and hookers. I mean, fuck, bro. Gambling? Ugh. I couldn't imagine, dude, fuck. Just that environment, like going into a casino in Tijuana or like any kind of... Fuck that, dude. I have such horrible experiences with gambling throughout my life. Thank God that's not a vice I'm into. Because, like, you know, that's when things get an issue. But I fucking hate gambling. One time I went to Vegas, bro. You know, for my 21st birthday, I went to Las Vegas by myself. I literally went to Las Vegas by myself. because I didn't have anyone to hang out with that week, pretty much, like nothing. And I'm like, screw it. I literally drove to Las Vegas in a Lexus RX 300 2003. You guys could look that up. It's like a white SUV. It's like a white SUV. It's a really good car, actually, for 2003. That's where I started all my hooker journey. Bro, I drove to Vegas. I drove there, like, I don't know how long it took me. I stayed there for, like, a few hours, and then I drove back the same night. I went to Vegas and back the same night. That's how stupid I am. Do I plan to monger and go to the World Cup games next year? God, bro, if there was ever a time to go to a World Cup game, it'd be now, huh? But I mean, there's only really, well, whatever. I'll go to any game. I don't care. But of course, I want to go to that Argentina game. That's what everyone wants. You never explore? Yeah, I don't have a desire to travel, you know? I always watch videos. Like, I mean, you guys tell me, what the fuck is there to do in Poland? Or anywhere. Poland, Croatia, Germany. What are you gonna do there? What do you do when you go to Germany? What's German food? Huh? A hot dog with some beer? They have Oktoberfest. They have the Autobahn. They have a lot of soccer stadiums, you know. But like there's nothing to do. It's boring, you know? It's boring. No one banned you, bro. I'm just not reading your stupid comments. They have blonded, hit blondes. You know what's so crazy, bro, is that Tijuana checkmarks every single one of my fucking boxes. You know, they got the blondes. They got girls that pretty much pass as white. They got like Colombian looking girls. They got tans. Like they got all that Latina stuff. They got everything, you know? But they don't got the Asians. And Thailand has black chicks, dude. Do you like meeting new people? Sure. I can't tell you guys how many times I'm sitting... Dude, my nose. I can't tell you how many times I'm sitting by myself in Thailand. So many different situations. I could be at a bar. I could be at a restaurant. I could be smoking a joint somewhere at some dispensary. And some guy will come up to me and start like talking to me, you know? A lot of the times. Especially if it's like another Middle Eastern dude. They always come up to me. They ask me where I'm from. Almost never is it a Persian. It's always some random. It's like some guy from Morocco. Like I met a guy from Morocco. I met a dude from fucking Kurd. I don't know. I was sitting at this restaurant, actually. I was sitting at one of these restaurants, like, and this guy, like, literally to the left of me. He was like this, it was Israeli. It's so funny, because I was trying to guess where he's from, and, like, every country I guess, I was guessing some European country. I'm like, are you from Germany? Are you from Poland? Are you from this? Nope, he's from Israel. Israelis all look white, bro. None of them look Middle Eastern. None of them are Middle Eastern. But anyways, or very few of them, at least. But, yeah, he was just talking to me, and I'm like... I don't know. I'm not really... I don't know. You not gangster? I'm gangster. I'm gangster as fuck. The same thing happened to me with the African dudes in Bangkok. Are you black? Is that why African dudes went up to you? There's a lot of black guys in Tijuana. I mean, in Thailand. Do you know, bro, black guys, they always go for the girls, like, borderline fat chicks, you know? Or, like, girls with big butts, but they're still fat, you know? All the black dudes. You never see a black guy with, like, a skinny chick. Ever. Yeah, but I'm not gonna Juarez, bro. ICD's POV. Okay. You're scared I'm gonna get a Thai girl pregnant? I mean, by now, bro, I might be infertile, honestly, if I haven't got a girl pregnant. I've done so many loads. Bro. There's this girl that I was messaging. I was so fun. I was just messaging girls on my WhatsApp, like letting them know I'm coming soon. There's this lady who, first of all, if you guys haven't subscribed to my OnlyFans, subscribe down below. The OnlyFans has the instructions on how to get the exclusive videos, but one of the videos I'm going to try to get this next trip is with like a 50, this lady's probably like 52, 53 years old. I'm not even kidding. Like literally 52, 53 years old. Old chick. She refuses to tell me her age. I always ask her like, how old are you? She says, I'm not telling you. But bro, every time we go in my room, she always lets me dump my load in her. And like, oh dude, this next trip, I think I'm gonna video it. Like when I'm smashing her, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put a pillow over her face. I'm gonna be like, you cover your face. I have to record this, me finishing off in there because, oh dude, she just like lets me, oh my God, it's like so addicting, bro. It's so addicting. It's so addicting. There's nothing else I care about besides this hobby, bro. Do I really think Katy Perry went to space? Now I'm seeing these videos that they didn't go. I mean, I don't give a fuck. No, I smashed a lot of the Goombas, bro. 30 is the cutoff for me. I mean, then you're going to restrict yourself to a very small portion of girls. And dude, this whole idea that like younger girls are better looking, in my experience, is not true at all. There's a lot of ugly fucking 18-year-old, 19-year-old girls. There's a lot of ugly ones. A lot of them, especially Thai girls, because they're so, you know, their bodies are very not... A lot of them don't seem to fully develop into, you know, to like their 30s. They got more... Bro, I've been with 19-year-olds. Fuck, the 19-year-old that I dumped my load in gave me gonorrhea. I mean, I've done it, but there's just something about these older chicks, especially when they get to like the 40s, 50s, where they just kiss your ass, bro. They let you do anything because they're so Bro, when I was with this girl, first of all, I was with this lady, okay? First of all her friends were looking at her like, they were like, what the fuck? You know, because they're so used to, like, you know, I was walking with this lady, right? We were holding hands, and she saw one of her older customers that she saw in the past. Never mind. I'll say this. Are the young ones skinny? Yeah, most of the girls in Thailand are skinny, bro. You're not going to come across fatties. So, dude, some of these hookers, bro, they're like literally so out of shape. They're so disgusting. It's like, how shameless could you be? When you're the product, how do you not have the will, the drive to like take care of yourself, you know? Make yourself look good. Some of these girls are so lazy, so pathetic. It's like you get, it's just disgusting, you know? And you shouldn't feel bad for these girls. Bro, these girls, one customer, they make more than a taxi driver makes all day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't feel bad for them. But, like, there's some of them are so out of shape, so gross. Like, you know, their nails are, like, one of their nails would be missing. And, like, it's just like, I hate that, you know? I care about hygiene. I do. I want the girl to look, like, clean, look good, you know? Don't be, like, a sloppy little... Bro, you ain't no thug. I'm a thug. I'm 100% a thug. Look at you commenting on my stream like a little bitch. How dare you question the Osh's thugness? They only got one job to look good. Exactly, and they can't even do that. Like, seriously. You're the product. It's like a big meat factory. You know, you're picking your meats. Oh, we got some steak. We got some beef. We got some fish. Like, you're the product. You have to look good. You have to take care of yourself. You have to dress nice. Some of these girls are slobs. One of the biggest milkers I ever came across in my life. You guys can see the thumbnail on one of my videos on Osho Adventures. Biggest milkers ever on the thumbnail. But, like, bro, this girl, every time I saw her, she was such a drunk mess. Like, she'd be wobbling around the place. And it's like, even the baddest girls in the world, when you're just sloppy, it's like, I hate that, bro. I hate that. Has it ever smelled like fish? Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I've had more fish smells in Mexico than I've had in Thailand. Like, on average, when you compare to the amount of girls I've been, like, I've had some fishy smells in Tijuana, bro. Bro, your OF is not worth it. I don't know if you treated me shittier than everyone else, but hell no, bro. A couple pics and videos ain't worth it. You probably just got the shitty end of the stick. Thai girls eat a lot of KFC and frappes. Oh, yeah, bro, that Cafe Amazon. There was this chick I was with, and she would go all the time. By the way, I got way more videos on my OnlyFans, at least the past week. So, Anyone who wants to subscribe, that guy got fucked, but get fucked. I don't feel bad for you anyways. Thank you for the money. I'm gonna use it on a beer when I'm in Thailand. Has it ever smelled like deterrent? No. You had a fish smell and fig have terrified you? I mean, I've had a girl that smelled like something fucking died. Like literally a dead fucking... Oh, dude, I saw one of the most like... You know, like the Gaza Israel thing. I saw like this video of like the bodies and the rubble. It's like, dude, that shit was fucking hardcore. I'm not gonna lie. It was really fucking hardcore seeing like bodies mangled up like that. It was crazy. On Beach Boulevard, I don't participate in it. Although you could find gems there. I mean, when it smells really bad, she's getting cream pied. Don't say that. Please don't ever say that again. That's disgusting. Gayest robber around. I'll take that, honestly. I spent 12,000 baht on an Agogo my first night there. Were two fine girls all over me. Couldn't say no. One of the best nights of my life. Which Agogo was it? What's my take on Gaza? Is it fucked up to say I don't care? Of course, I don't want to see people die. I mean, no one wants to see that, but I don't wake up concerned about what happens in Palestine. You know? Ethnically, my parents are from Iran. So I'm pro whoever's pro-Persian, whoever's pro-Iranian. And I'll tell you something right now, bro. Out of all the countries in the Middle East, there's Iranian restaurants in Israel. So you can say what you want, but like, I don't think Palestinians like Iranians very much. So fuck them both. But, you know, this whole obsession with Israel and the United States just kissing their ass. I don't get it. But do you go down on ties? I've licked a lot of coochie, bro. I'm not going to lie. I go on and off. My phases are on and off when I lick coochie. But sometimes the pussy just looks so good, you know? There's just something about it. Like, it's so aesthetically pleasing. Especially when it's like a small girl and it's tan. It's like a tan, tight coochie. Bro, and I lick deep inside. I'm not gonna lie. The ocean, like, I try to stick my tongue deep inside that hole. Licking coochie, though, is not... You know, honestly, spit in your elbow. Spit in between your elbow and just lick the inside of your elbow. That's what licking coochie is like, you know? Cream pies are absolute heaven. Can't feel anything with rubber. I mean, I could do it with rubber. It's just the part I hate is putting it on. Just that part. But as long as I can get over that part, I'm okay. Do I toss salad? I don't do anything with butt stuff, bro. Brush my teeth. What are you saying? This guy's just talking shit. Hey, bro, by the way, JC, you say brush my teeth. You said my OnlyFans was not worth it. You have a cross as your profile picture. You have a cross. I just want to let you know something. Jesus was a Middle Eastern. If I took off this mask, I look exactly like Jesus. All those depictions, I have the long hair, of the eyebrows. You worship a guy who looks like me. I just want to let you know that, JC. You gave me my money for my OnlyFans, so suck my dick. My teeth look better than yours, and you worship a guy who looks like me. You paid to watch me fuck girls, JC. You're nothing. So I'm gonna block you from my stream. Actually, no, I'm gonna let you stay because I want to see you comment again. But JC, you worship a dude that looks like me. You pay money to watch me fuck girls, and you have the audacity to talk about my teeth. No, it's okay, JC. You're blocked. But thank you for the money, JC. I took your money and you worship me like a bitch. Like a little bitch. You worship my people, JC. But I tell you what, Middle Easterns are not worshiping your people. JC, get on your knees and get on your knees like a good bitch because you got a cross on your profile picture. Bro, if you have a cross on your profile picture, that means like you're dedicated to this Christian shit. But I want you to know, every time you worship Jesus, you worship somebody that looks like me. You worship my people. You worship my people, JC. And you gave me your money like a bitch. So give me more of your money, JC. More of your time. And suck one. Now you have to comment on a new account, by the way. If you want to comment my stream, you have to log into a new account and comment from that account. Because this account is blocked, JC. JC worships my people. And he gives me money to watch me fuck girls. Because JC's a bum. Thailand is dope, but it's deceivingly expensive. Why is it deceivingly expensive? Jesus was a Jew. Jesus was, if you look at where Jesus was from, he was from like what was before known as Palestine. Now it's like is Jerusalem, Israel, whatever you want to call it, Israel, Jerusalem. Jesus was a Middle Eastern. Like get this through your head. Jesus was from the Middle East. Jesus was an Arab Jew. Yes, he was a Jew. He was an Arabic Jew. Jesus had way darker skin than mine, probably. Jesus didn't have sunscreen. There was no umbrellas back then. But facially structured, like I'm in the same region. Oh, I know this bothers some of you. I know this is an ugly conversation to have. People don't like that to hear that. But yes, if you worship Jesus, you worship somebody that looks like me. Bro, the Middle East is the only thing that matters. If you go on the news, it's going to be about the Middle East. If you ask anyone, what's the religion? You're either a Muslim or you're a Christian, right? Everything. Middle East, like, we dominate. We dominate. If I go to Mexico, the girls are probably going to kiss my out because girls like Middle Eastern guys. They like the Habibi stuff. They like the Azizam stuff. It's just the truth. You spend a lot on drinks and fucking over $150 a day. I mean, like I said, bro, I said $1,000 a week. So what's 1,000 divided by 7? That's like 100. What is that? Like $130 a day? So yeah, you're right. It comes out to around $150 a day. So your math is not off. But that's including everything, bro. Food, hotels, girls, drinks, everything. Bro, one smash in Hong Kong is going to cost you $200. Jesus was not black. I'll tell you what, Jesus was probably closer to black than he was white. I'll give you that. But Jesus was not a black man. Don't get that. Don't get that twisted, my friend. But Jesus was probably dark skinned, yes. He was darker than this. This is, I mean, I'm borderline, you know. But Jesus was an alien. Bro, I believe that more than I believe he was black. Jesus was probably, bro, Jesus, Muhammad, all these prophets, Moses, Abraham, they were probably some interdimensional fucking... My channel's about Jesus Christ, Nico. That's what my channel's about. Am I Christian? Yes. Yes. Yes, I am. You got more content on OF? Yes. Subscribe to the OnlyFans. You'll see. It's worth it. Jesus was hairy? I'm hairy. Do I think I'm struggling to live a meaningful life? What is my purpose in life? What is my goal in life? My goal in life is to make money, be healthy. I care about my health. And I'm healthy. I eat good every day. I go to the gym. I just went to the gym this morning. Every time you guys see me live, I'm doing legs. That means it's leg day. Today I did 245. I squatted 245 for 2. But my knees hurt, bro, when I squat. My right knee is like always fucking giving out. So then I did some fucking like body weight squats where I would like hold the position. Then I'll do a bunch of hamstring stuff and that's it. Didn't do any calves or anything. But I have a monobrow. I don't have a unibrow, but that's okay. Jesus was the only son of God. I don't give a fuck what Jesus was, honestly. That looks as everything. All right. But at the end of the day, just remember, Jesus was a Middle Eastern man, and all of you, Koreans, Mexicans, black people, all of you, you get on your knees and kiss a Middle Eastern man's foot like a good bitch, because we're above you. Now be quiet. Do I bleed? I don't bleed because I'm a god. And gods don't bleed. Remember that scene from Batman and Superman where Batman looked at Superman, he was like, "Tell me, do you bleed?" I like that movie. A lot of people don't like that movie, but I like it. You're squatting more weight than you should. Focus on reps. I do both. As I'm building up, I rep it out and I go back down. When I did 245, I took off a 10 on each side, and then I took off the 45 and I put a 25. So I had 185. And I was repping that out, and then I took off the 25s on each side and I had 135 left, and I was repping that out. And then I do body weight. Oh. Have you ever shot yourself squatting? It burns so much, bro. It burns? Oh, no, I've never shot myself. I, low key, you know, like those chocolate protein shakes? I don't know if it's real that they're 30 grams of protein in each of those bottles. I don't believe it, to be honest. But now I drink it before I go to the gym because I'm so fucking hungry. For some reason now, like I wake up so hungry. So I drink one of those before I go, but dude, I get so gassy. Like I can't tell you how many times I leave to go get water and I fart when I go to get the water and I just let it out and I go back. Bro sounds like Batman but poor. Is that mask pressing against your nose? Yeah. For some reason I'm extra nasally right now, bro. Nothing like Cristiano Ronaldo? Be honest with me, bro. Did Ronaldo cry more when his kid died or when Messi won the World Cup? I know that's a fucked up question, but somebody answer that for me. Did Ronaldo cry more when his kid passed away or when Messi won the World Cup? I have a feeling if Ronaldo could take back one of those situations, he would take back Messi's World Cup. Suppose that you got all you want and fade away one day. Nothing. I don't know, Tanner. Does that bother you? Tanner, what's your purpose in life? What do you want? Bro, can you turn around real quick? No? How can I turn around when there's a big scary monster right behind me? He takes his kid back 100%. Are you sure about that? He already has 5 other kids. If I could ask Ronaldo one question, it would be, did you watch the World Cup final? Yes or no? I just want to know if he was watching the World Cup final. Do I take creatine? I don't. I don't take anything. I don't take anything. Pre-workout never worked for me. When I was in Thailand, there was this girl. Oh, dude. This was the first girl I ever nutted in my life. Like years ago when I first went to Thailand. But I saw her at the gym. We were talking, and she let me try one of her pre-workout. This is the first pre-workout I've tried in years. Years. And again, it didn't do shit. Pre-workout literally does nothing for me. Like the pre-workout drinks, the drinks that are supposed to get you caffeinated up, I don't feel a single drop when I take them. When I take pre-workout, not even 1% of me feels any difference. I feel like most of pre-workout is placebo. But I don't know if I'm wrong. Are you considering Thailand, Colombia? I'm always considering Colombia, bro. But you already know I'm a pussy. Honestly, I got in a car accident like 3 years ago. 2022. And the lawyer just called me like a week ago. This lawyer I don't know what the law process is like. I've never experienced anything like this. But this lawyer is so fucking slow. Anyways, the lawyer called me. And they said that this guy's insurance, which is Geico, plus everything else, my estimated payout is expected to be around $12,000. And after they get their cut, everything, look, let's say I get $8,000 to $12,000, whatever. If I get that check deposited, then I'll have $12,000 more money to play with for the year. And yeah, I'll probably just put money aside from that, and I'll be like, okay, let's go to Colombia since it didn't cost me anything, you know? I can make content out of it. But I'll wait for that check to come in, the insurance check. But until then, if not, that's fine. I can still do it. I'll just wait. But I want to wait for that, and then if it does come in, then I don't feel bad about buying the plane ticket. I'll just buy a plane ticket like the next fucking day, and I'll go, you know? But, oh, dude. God, dude, it's that 1% of me that's still nervous. I don't make, dude, don't say I make enough bread. I don't know if I make enough. A lot of you watching this stream right now probably make more than me every single month. But I position myself in a way which you can only position yourself in a way if you're lucky in life, right? And I position myself in a way where even though I don't make that much money, I can still kind of do the things I want. There's always room to make more money, bro. You should rent a property in Thailand and have a Goomba party. Coke is $7 a gram. Jesus Christ. $7? God. Ugh. You should rent a mansion. Honestly, dude, if you want to have the best experience in Pattaya, just rent a hotel near fucking Walking Street, and all the girls will come to your room. Get a nice room so the girls like feel. You want a room. You want a room where it's nicer than the average condo in Thailand. You know, you want the girl to stay there. You want the girl to like the room, want to be there. You know. I make good money, but I don't have the vacation days. I get 4 weeks a year. And see, this is life, right? Life is all about fucking trade-offs. Life is all about trade-offs. I'm not gonna lie. I've sacrificed a little bit. I gotta go down because we got a Mustang here. I sacrificed some things in my life where I make less money, but I can pretty much go anywhere I want. I can wake up anytime I want. That to me, right there, is worth $50,000 a year. Just that fact alone, where I can leave pretty much any time of the year I want, and I can wake up any. You guys hear that? I told you there's a fucking Mustang here. This guy's driving like a crazy person. Ever been to Pennsylvania? No, and I hopefully don't ever go there in my life, bro. What a waste. Soy honey, there's some gems there for sure. Freedom over safety, that's what I'm saying. I don't make that much money, bro. I really don't. But again, I sacrifice some of my salary, my potential earnings, for a lower salary. Yes, I make less, but I could do whatever I want pretty much. I can go anywhere I want. And, dude, you live life once. You live life once. I couldn't handle the monotony of I mean, my God, dude. Like, the first time I went to Thailand was 2019. And now it's 2025. And there are still people that are working at the exact same spots that they were working at when I was there in 2019. And it's like, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm spoiled. Maybe I'm delusional. But at least for me personally, I would rather. This guy's doing a risky thing here. Like, the cops don't fuck around where I live, but whatever. But dude, I just couldn't imagine. And I try to be grateful. No matter how like frustrated I am with my life. I try to be as grateful as possible. Practicing gratefulness is a good thing. Do I get paid when I'm away? Yes. You're right about Pennsylvania? Dude, I'm just talking shit. I don't know anything about Pennsylvania. But you live once and you're dead forever. There's nothing but this, bro. I'm not going to day trade. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you guys right now, whenever you do not ever day trade. Make money. Whatever, it doesn't matter how much money you're making. $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $500,000 a year. It doesn't matter. Whatever amount of money you're making, get a portion of that and just invest it into some fucking index fund. You know, like the S&P 500, whatever. Something safe. Yes, it goes up, it goes down. Trump's tariffs are fucking it right now. It doesn't matter. You have to play the long game, right? Just put some of your money aside. But as long as you're putting money aside, every single week, every month, whatever your goal is, dude, have fun with the rest. Blow it, burn it, do whatever. Gamble it. Fucking put it all on red and hopefully you fucking double it. Or it all goes out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. But enjoy life. Really, that yin and yang thing is so true. And the older I get, the more I realize like balance is so. You need to have balance, bro. You can't go too far down. You can't be some Christian hoopty-doopty ass, you know, oh, Jesus, my Lord and Savior, light and rainbows and children. No, fuck all that. It's good. You should have that. But also, dude, you got to be a scumbag. You got to be a little dirty. You know, you got to lick some coochie. You got to bust some nuts. You know, you got to get that devil out of you. To be honest with you, this working 5 days a week and then the weekend thing, that's kind of a good thing because, like, you work, you're responsible, you get your shit done, then 2 days you go fucking ham. Or, like, Friday, Saturday night, you go ham. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get fucked up. I sound... Oh, God. I sound like a fucking idiot, but... Is that a glory hole in your mask? Take off the mask. Yo, take off the mask. How do I rob a bank? Day trading, illegal gambling. No, please, dude. I'm not exaggerating. I think you have higher odds of getting into fucking Harvard than learning how to properly day trade. There was that one like method where like it doesn't work, but like you always double your bet, right? If you lose, so you bet $1, you lose, you put $2. If you lose, you put $4. If you lose, you put $8. If you lose, you put 16, and you keep doing it. And then once you win, you restart it again. That was supposed to be like the foolproof way of fucking like winning, you know, like blackjack or whatever. But the math doesn't. No, you'll get fucked eventually. It doesn't work. It does not work. That does not work at all. If it worked, everyone would be doing it. It doesn't work. Trust me, it doesn't work. You better monger and get it out of your system in your 20s. See, you say that, but most of the dudes in Thailand are in their 60s. So does it ever go away? Bro, there's this guy I talked to in my gym. This 80-year-old man has a wife, some Chinese bitch. And like every time I'm with him in the gym, he always like slaps my shoulder and he's like pointing at a girl. He's like, look at that girl, look at that ass. He's like a little pervy, you know? And I'm always like, dude, this guy's 80 and he's still perving out. Like, I can't even imagine. There's a guy with a knife behind me. I work overtime 16 hours a day for months on end. And after all the savings, there's to retire in Thailand for half a year. That's my balance. Hey, bro, that's a good goal. That's a good goal, and that's a good balance. Don't be some irresponsible fuck who just doesn't work and doesn't do anything all day. Don't be a slob. You should work. But you gotta reward yourself. You gotta let some steam off, you know? You gotta do something. You gotta have a vice. Everyone needs to have a vice. You gotta have a little naughtiness. Like that old guy from Family Guy. Yeah, but that dude's a fucking pedophile. This guy was just like some pervy dude, like looking at girls. What gym do you go to? Looking to start out. A gym's a gym, bro. Gym's a gym. As long as you have a squat rack, a bench press, some pull up stuff, you're good. It never goes away. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Bro, when I was 18 years old, I thought that like by the time I reached my age, which I'm not at now, it would like go away, but like there's times where it's worse. Somebody said I had a unibrow. You've just been proven wrong. The OSHA has no unibrow. I could grow a unibrow out though. Sell CSGO skins. I played CSGO once in my life. Soldiers in black patrolling the track. Okay. You need to come home. We miss you. Leave me alone. You don't work. You go to school 7 hours a day. Well, that's good. As long as you're doing something. Could you run a business idea by you? Sure. Message me on Instagram on Leo Show. Most of you have shit ideas, but I'm open to hearing it. You just passed by me. Shout out to you. An octobrow. See, now you're fucking talking. But I'm gonna leave the middle part. So I'm gonna have like this. I'm gonna have a Hitler mustache right here. I'm just gonna leave this part and shave everything else. I'm gonna have one little like Hitler mustache as an eyebrow. Dude, those girls in Tijuana will fucking drop on their knees. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Hopefully in smoking a blunt in Thailand, having two ladyboys lick my wiener at the same time. How is the Russian girls in Thailand? I've never experienced any of them. There's some really pretty ones though, for sure. Slam is on. Same time. One on the nuts and one on the tip. Jesus, bro. I try doing the whole no fap thing, but there's this one video that I always cave into. There's this one video I always cave into. Dude, guys, you can type it in right now. Go on Google right now. Type in Asian, then blowjob sandwich. And it's these two Asian chicks. Oh my god. Oh my god, the OSH has no resistance. I can't, every time I watch it, I'm like, I just cave in. But it's like, it's something where it's like, ah! I don't even want to think about it. There's 2 different videos, too, of 2 different Asian blowjob sandwiches. And, like, every time I watch the video, I'm just like, I fucking, my cave in, bro. The Osh has no self-control. I literally have no self-control. I have the self-control of a fucking toddler. Have you ever seen those science experiments where they have, like, a little kid, and they put the kid in a room with a cookie, and they tell the kid, if you don't eat this cookie, you can get 2 cookies if you just don't eat the cookie for 2 minutes. And you see the little kid, it's always a toddler, they're, like, looking around, they're, like, looking at the cookie, they pick it up, they put it down, they're, like, they can't resist. Some of the kids resist, they get 2 cookies. Some of them, they cave in, they eat. I'm the fucking kid that caves in, bro. I'm the kid that caves in. I have no self-control. And I'm telling you, like, God, I feel like such a child sometimes. Self-control is a fucking, that's like a metric of, like, are you an adult? Are you an adult human? But I'm not an adult, bro. I'm a child. I'm a child. I'm weak, bro. I'm weak. I'm a weak man. I'm weak. I'm weak and I know it. I need Jesus. I need Jesus in my life. What if I just started levitating right now? As soon as I said that. And, like, the light was around me. That'd be crazy. Bro, if I started levitating, you guys have to worship me. What if I was the final messenger? Not Muhammad. What if I was the final messenger of God? Oh. If I was a prophet, bro, I'd be a scumbag. I'd be fucking all the girls. Be fucking a bunch of Arab girls. TJ scares me for like 3 reasons. Cabs, cartels, cops. And I live in Phoenix. Learn to have standards. I do have standards. Princess Jasmine, I'd have 4 of them. I have a harem of Princess Jasmines. Oh my God, Princess Jasmine. See, if you would smash a cartoon, that's when you know. Oh my God, listen. I never jerked off to a cartoon. I've never done it. I'm telling you guys right now. But there's one of these like cartoon things, which was like, it was interesting to look at. But I didn't wink to it. I'm being honest, I didn't wink to it. But it was like a Scooby-Doo fucking, it was like a Scooby-Doo where it was Velma and the blonde chick, and they were both getting smashed. Well, I'm done. I'm gonna leave it there, but you guys can look it up. No, I'm gonna talk about it. Fuck it, dude. There was Velma and there was the other. What's the blonde chick's name from Scooby Doo? But there were like all these monsters smashing them. You guys had to look it up. Type in fucking Luke and Velma or whatever his name. Not Fred. It was the blonde girl. Daphne. Yeah, Daphne and Velma. Just look up Daphne and Elma, get fucked on Google. And it's like these cartoons, but oh my God. Oh my God. The Osh is a naughty boy, bro. Be honest with me, guys. Do I I feel like the Osh is going down murky waters. You saw that video 9 years ago? No way that video is 9 years old. Could you imagine editing that video? Like being the guy who made it? Tuk-tuk patrol, yeah. I seen Shaggy smashing the redhead with glasses. No, bro. They have a bunch of those, bro. They have Homer, fucking Marge Simpson. They have Peter Griffin, fucking Lewis. There's Brian Griffin, fucking Lewis. Everyone fucked Lewis. But no, this one was like different. This one was like, this one was crazy, bro. If you're watching cartoons, it's time to slow down. When you get the urge to bust it out, do some push-ups instead. Doc, I'm not jerking off to cartoons. I just said that. I'm clarifying right now. I never jerked off to a cartoon. I'm just saying, there was this one cartoon that was nuts. Jerking off to cartoons, bro. Dude, hentai is a huge category. The Osh has never waned to a cartoon. I couldn't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Honestly, bro, I haven't jerked off to another person's porno in a long time. Every video I jerk off to are my own videos. What you guys want to see, go on my OnlyFans, link below. The instructions are on OnlyFans. I got way more videos this past week, so if you guys want to look at them. California is a cult capital. You could definitely make a cult. You need vulnerable people, bro, if you want to start a cult. You need vulnerable people. You need people who need guidance. Who need someone to, like, lead them to a happier life. What would I do if I got exposed? Nothing. It won't make a difference. I'll just do what I do without a mask. Probably post way more videos. I'd have way more live streams. If anything, it'd be better. What's my biggest flex? That I got 43 savages watching me right now live with Michael Myers in the back. How do you sleep from California to Japan? Best neck pillow? Dog, you are looking at the worst person in the world to ask that question. I have horrible fucking... I can't sleep on a plane. Do you ask the girls before you record? Yes. The Gooba gods love me? Of course they say no. Peace and blessings be upon him. You know, every time you guys refer to the Osh, you have to say peace and blessings be among him. If those pimps on Fig can convince these young girls to start a cult, you could start a cult of your own. Yeah, I mean, it's the same. Have good headphones. Bro, when I'm on a plane, I literally would close my eyes. I'd be like, I'm not going to look at this screen for at least 3 hours, 4 hours. I hope to God those 4 hours go by and I'm like, okay, I rewarded myself with one movie. I'll watch the movie and I'll close my eyes for like another 2 hours and I'll watch another movie. Am I crying? Yes. Get a job and take off the mask. You're a grown man. No. I've never been on a plane. Facts. Well, that's not a bad position to be in, sake main. Sack main? What did I say? Sake main. Sack main? The air hostesses. I've never had a good one. All my flight attendants look fucking... You know, Korean girls, they look so identical to each other. Maybe I have to go to Korea and really look at them. But where I live, there's pretty much all Korean girls. And they look... Thailand, you know... Thailand, I feel like, has the most variety when it comes to Asian chicks. That's one good thing about Thailand, you know? They have the most... There's, like, different looking Thai girls. There's a lot of variety when it comes to their faces. Korea Air had bad stewardess. I've used Korea Air a lot of times. It's a fat fucking plane. Bro, Korea Air is 2 levels. And I've never actually been up the top level. Alright, D's POV. Well, be careful with that. When I first started this channel, like on my Osho Adventures channel, not this one. When I was on the plane in Korea Air, there was this guy who was just freaking out. I've never experienced that on the plane. But this guy was like yelling at the fucking, like, everybody. He was just saying gibberish. Like, I think this guy was having something was going on with him. Like, he was having a panic attack. But dude, like, the last thing you want to do is get banned on a fucking airline. Thailand's got a lot of ladyboys. What variety are you talking about? Not that variety, but you even got that variety if you want. Shit. What hotel do you like near Soy 6? I don't really stay in any of the hotels near Soy 6. There's a lot of options, bro. And every single time I go to Thailand, there's always a new option. There's always a new option. Like, hotel recommendations, dog. Just land there and you'll just pick something. You know? There's so many. Everything in Thailand, there's abundance of everything. There's 1,000 massage parlors. There's 1,000 pharmacies. There's 1,000 hotels. There's 1,000 dispensaries. 1,000 of everything. There's a million. There's a million, trillion, billion. Try them all. Try them all. But for me, when it comes to hotels, it's mostly about location. I like to be close to Walking Street. First of all, if you're close to Walking Street or even Soy 6, you can always take a tuk-tuk. And you'll lead you back down to Soy 6 anyway. So even if you're far, you should stay close to one of those spots, Soy 6 or Walking Street, because you're always one tuk-tuk away from going back. You're not far anyways. Some Thai chicks look Mexican. I don't know about that, bro. I've never seen anything like that. Some hotels don't let in 19-year-old bar girls. The native-looking ones. I've never had a hotel reject any of the girls I brought in. Oh, dude, I want to say something, but I'm going to keep it for another time because... You know what? Anyways, on that note, I think I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go get some food. I'm starving. I'll be live in a few days. But am I going to say no? Because it's it's just not good. But I'll say it in a few days. Anyways, peace out. I'll be live and yeah. Let you guys peace out. Peace out. Love you all.